this world that's filled with so much noise and information, how do we really stand out and be who we were really meant to be? In this podcast, we focus on injecting you with positivity, optimism, and strategies, all centered around helping you be who you were always meant to be in business and life. Be inspired to show up in your own skin to learn strategies, habits, and skills from others as we share our own life journeys and stories. There's no other you, and you know yourself better than anyone else. So be prepared to take away habitual tidbits, tactics that will encourage you to pursue and live your life, not the one others want you to live. Welcome to Stand Out Be You, where you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be you. Hi there, Tequila Dodard here, and welcome to another episode of Stand Out Be You. I am very glad, as always, excited that you decided to join me today. In one of the last episodes with one of our guests, we talked about being stuck and feeling like life is just passing us by. And so I decided to make today's topic about personal transformation. Today, let's talk about the essentials of personal transformation and how we can make meaningful changes in our lives. Feeling stuck or frustrated with life often precedes the decision to make a personal transformation. So making a meaningful change is both exciting and it can be distressing all at the same time. Why? Because our brains are wired to make change uncomfortable and more challenging than it really needs to be. I mean, think about it. When have you been faced with a change and instead of moving forward, you decided to just stay right where you are? Focusing on the most important aspects of personal change can make the process smoother and easier. The odds of success are greatly enhanced once you know how to make the right moves with personal transformation. So let's talk about it. What are some strategies that we can do in order to really make ourselves feel more comfortable when we're trying to move forward with any type of personal transformation? So here's number one. Decide. Make a decision. Making a true decision might be the most powerful thing that you can do. A true decision, it just cuts out all the other possibilities. Most of us really fail when we don't make a decision. When we make a weak decision, we often stick with that particular decision instead of making a more high, concentrated, true decision for ourselves. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to narrow down the options. Narrow them down and just pick a couple of choices. Pick only one from then that couple that you just selected. After you take careful consideration of what you've done as far as narrowing down the process, that one choice is probably the better choice for you out of all the other options. So pick that one choice and go with it. The next thing is create a deadline. I tell you, this works for me all the time. I'm always I have the deadline myself. Have you ever noticed how projects expand to fill up an allotted time and even more time if you don't create that particular deadline? So if you want to give yourself 2 weeks, make it the 2 weeks and get it done. If you don't give yourself that deadline, you'll probably scramble all around and really not accomplish what you want it to do. So choose a deadline that's reasonable for you and don't make it too stressful, and go forward and be aggressive with that deadline that you chose. The next thing is to have an exciting vision. Ensure that you have a clear picture of how your personal transformation will positively impact your life. If that vision doesn't wake you up in the morning and fill you with excitement, then you probably don't have the right vision in place for your future. Making a big change is challenging. So without a compelling, true vision with excitement, you probably will not move forward with that particular vision or that particular goal. The next thing is address your limiting beliefs. So many times we allow I can't, or that's too much, or that's too hard to really enter our lives. However, they can severely limit your ability to take action. If you don't believe you can succeed, you'll never complete the hard work required to see the transformation. So make a list of all the limiting beliefs that are within you, anything that anyone has ever told you about yourself that you're now believing within yourself, write it down. And once you write all these things down, address them. Make a list of counter examples of what you do believe in. What is the disadvantage of you continuing to accept this belief? Make sure that you know all of your limiting beliefs so that you can go ahead and address them. It's challenging to find and eliminate all limiting beliefs that you hold within you, but doing so really does guarantee that you will have ultimate success. And the last thing is measure your progress. Any significant transformation will take time. Weight loss, for example, it takes time. If you're trying to improve a relationship that has been on the rocks, it takes time to get back there. Skills that you've gained over time, it took time to get there, right? So develop a way to track your progress and review it regularly. Seeing progress is absolutely motivating. When you can see that I've been from this point to this point, it just excites you on the inside and it makes you feel good. And then you enjoy the results that are coming day after day, and it just increases your enthusiasm. So making a successful personal transformation is one of the quickest ways to positively change your life. So I want you, my friend, to create a compelling future and be determined that you'll reach your deadlines and that you will reach success and you will reach your personal transformation. Work on your limiting beliefs and believe in you. Measure your progress along the journey. And remember, you are you, and there is no one that's truer than you. So stand out, be you, and know that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. If there is something here I mentioned here today that you missed, keep in mind that I keep all show notes for you for each episode at tequiladodard.com. I also have a very special gift that I've created just for you that will help you with life transformation and personal thoughts about how you can be your best you. And you can find that again at tequiladodard.com for a very limited time. I'm offering it for you for free, so go there and grab it. And until next time, we'll chat soon.